Hi, I'm Rob, and this Oreo has to go. Representative Jim Clyburn announces he will run for re-election again. The individual, Mr. Clyburn, is 87 years old. He's 87 years old. He looks great because black doesn't crack, but he's 87 years old. He's going to be in the House of Representatives if he is reelected, and he'll be there for 30 years. And I just wanted to say that I just thought it was, one of those things when, we go out here and we smash Republicans and we yell at them for all their crazy ideas. But here we go, once again with the Democrats. You're going to have J.D. Vance running for the President of the United States probably the next election cycle. And we have a senior citizens oligarch, or whatever their names are for old people, running our government. Let's just call them boomers. But what kills me about Mr. Clyburn and why this Oreo has to go is this right here. And I just think it's funny because I'll read it. Today I'm going to answer a question that's always asked, Clyburn said at the South Carolina Democratic headquarters in downtown Columbia. What is there unfinished, or what more you need to do? That doesn't even make sense. Well, he says, it's in the preamble of our Constitution. We exist in pursuit of a more perfect union. Okay. So, once again, that means nothing. He's going to do absolutely nothing. And instead of stepping aside and letting the next generation of young black Americans in his district, and again, South Carolina is carved in a certain way where, when you look at the Democrats, they're really isolated in the cities, and the rest of the state is by far a Republican bastion. That's why you have Senator Lindsey Graham and you have Tim Scott. But when you look here at Mr. Clyburn and you say, hey, why? What perfect union is he bringing forward? Like, at 87 years old, what is this boomer in touch with? Okay, he supported Joe Biden. How'd that go for everybody? He had nothing really to say about the primary that was moved from Iowa to South Carolina, which benefited him and gave him more power. And he's sat for the last 30 years with most of the Democratic leadership and hasn't done one thing to further the pursuit or the economic well-being of the black people he represents. What he does is every year he does a big old chicken fry or whatever, or a fish fry in the summertime. And that's the extent of what he offers the members of his district. There are no reparations in the southern state of South Carolina, a Reconstruction state. There are no, when you really look at the economic disparity between members in his district and the rest of the state, it's appalling. And yet, here he is, 87 years old, and his whole reason for remaining in Congress is because the preamble of our Constitution says that we should exist in pursuit of a more perfect union. Well, if that's the case, Mr. Clyburn, Oreo Clyburn, then a more perfect union would be to step aside and let the next generation of Congress people for your state move the goals, aspirations, and ideas of your district into reality, because for 28 years you have failed them. I'm Rob, and this Oreo has to go. Bye for now.